Good morning, gang. Happy Tuesday morning. Okay, the beat goes on. Well, today is finally the day. It's finally here. Today should be the last day of the Kamala Harris campaign. And then we can start hearing all the rumors of, oh, they're going to bring back Joe Biden, or, oh, they're going to plug Hillary Clinton in, or something, okay? Because tonight's the night that Kamala Harris actually has to get on the stage and talk without notes and without a script. So it ought to be funny. But, yeah, the big question all has been, did ABC provide Kamala Harris with the questions? And I'm like, people, you got this all backwards. Has Kamala Harris provided ABC with the questions? That's it. I mean, they're going to talk about what she wants to talk about. You can guarantee that there's not going to be anything that's going to talk about the failed policies on the border or the raise in the crime rate. They're not going to talk about the Afghanistan debacle or anything like that. They're going to talk about questions on climate change and DEI and all that sort of junk, right? You can bet that's where they're going to go. And it's going to be up to Trump to say, no, this is what I'm going to talk about in my 2 minutes. It's kind of interesting because, I mean, ABC is the most slanted network out there. I mean, the latest information shows that 100% of the stories that ABC talks about Kamala Harris put her in a good light. 93% of the stories that ABC runs on Donald Trump put him in a bad light. Okay, so, I mean, there's no fair and balanced. There's no, gee, this is going to be equal ground for each person. No, this is going to be a hostile audience, which is kind of humorous because Trump's got no problem going into the lion's den, and Kamala Harris is the one whining about it. Right? Okay. It's interesting how the Democrats are already running cover for Kamala Harris, knowing that she's going to fail in this thing. A couple of interesting comments. Mark Kelly, the senator from Arizona, the one who got his job because Gabby Giffords was the one who got shot 15 years ago or whatever it was. Okay. Yeah, Mark Kelly, first one out yesterday to already try to make excuses or cover for what they know is going to be Kamala's demise tonight. Came out yesterday and said that Trump is willing to send people to jail or prosecute them just for disagreeing with him. Really? He even said it. No, he never said anything of the sort, but go ahead, continue the lies. And then, of course, Elizabeth Warren picks up on it, and she starts talking about how Donald Trump is going to truly destroy our democracy, how, look, that he sent all those people to Congress on January 6th and everything. And I'm going, boy, you guys can't even get your lies straight, can you? Because it's funny when Kelly says that Trump is willing to send everybody to jail for disagreeing with him, yet it was the Biden administration that jailed everybody on January 6th for disagreeing with them cheating, and yet you're going to project that onto Donald Trump, like everything else. I mean, it's hilarious at this point. It's like anything that comes out of a Democrat's mouth is exactly what they're going to do. They're trying to scare people. Don't look at what's going on with this hand, Kamala Harris making an ass of herself tonight. Look at this. Watch me on MSNBC and Joy Reid. And, that's what's really going on. Right. Okay. So, the big brouhaha over tonight's debate is Kamala Harris not wanting to deal with the rules that the Biden administration put into place. And by now you guys know this about the muted microphones, and Kamala Harris didn't want the muted microphones, right? Why? Because she wanted to play the victim again, like she did against Mike Pence. I'm speaking here. Don't care. Nobody wants to listen to you. Word salad is not what's on the menu for tonight. Policy is what's on the menu for tonight. And at that, you got an empty plate. So it's going to be fun to watch this and watch Trump make mincemeat out of her. Hopefully, he does the same thing he did against Joe Biden, is just stand there and smirk and let her run 2 minutes worth of lies and just shred them afterwards. But hopefully, with a little luck, today will be the end of her campaign. Not officially, of course, but this will be the day where the polls will change and she'll never be ahead again, because we know she's just going to embarrass herself, which unfortunately embarrasses the entire country. The good news is the people aren't even waiting. This is kind of humorous. Trump now leads in the national polls by 1 percentage point. And you go, okay, that means it's close. Actually, no. In order for a Democrat to win the White House, they need to win the national poll, the popular vote, by somewhere between 4 and 5%. So if she's down to Trump by 1% right now, I mean, she's got a 6% hole she's got to dig herself out of. Trump is now leading in Georgia by beyond the margin of error. He's got a 4-point lead. And again, these are coming out of liberal polls. Okay, so that's important. And as I've said many times, if Trump can win Georgia and win Pennsylvania, the night's over. That's it. Okay. Who cares about Michigan or Wisconsin or Arizona or Nevada at that point? If he wins Georgia and Pennsylvania, he's hit 270. Then the rest of it's just gravy on top. Doesn't mean don't go to the polls, okay? Because there's no, we know how 2 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden, a suitcase miraculously shows up with 100% of Kamala Harris ballots. But the fact that he's leading in the national polls, he's leading in Georgia, they're tied in a couple of the other swing states. I think he's leading in Pennsylvania and Nevada, but still within the margin of error. Things are starting to look good. So we will see what happens with tonight, but this should be the final nail in the coffin for her campaign, and then it's just going to scramble until the end, and that'll be that. That being said, yes, we will have the live stream tonight, still 8 o'clock. The debate starts at 9. So we're going to probably end the live stream at about 10 to 9. So everybody can get themselves comfortable. I can get the live stream up for those people who miss it real quick. And then I can sit down and watch the debates. It's going to be another long night for me, too, because, of course, here it is. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and it'll be 10:30, 11 o'clock at night before I get to bed. I'm starting to live on 6 hours. But it is what it is, because this stuff is important, and I want to know what's going on so I can prep accordingly as well. All right, guys, we'll see you around lunch. Have a good one. Pinball out.